Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia, Chapter 297. Okay, let's see here. We've got... Wait. That's Tartarus, isn't it? Oh. Maximum security, or supreme maximum security. Okay, so it's even higher than that. Anti-Cork Prison, Tartarus. Okay, this is actually the first time we've seen Tartarus at this angle, right? It's usually like where we see the bridge and we kind of like see the side of it, and that's about it, and some interior bits, but it's been about the extent of it up until now. Also, that bridge is a little longer than I thought it would be. Let's see here. Located 5 kilometers off the coast. Okay. Now we know how long the bridge is. Of the mainland, this prison was built to house vast amounts of dangerous and diverse Quark users. It may function like a conventional prison, but in actuality, those who are deemed a severe threat towards the safety of the nation are locked up and monitored closely. Okay, we have seen that. Everyone gets a fairly spacious room from what we've seen, or maybe those were special cases, I don't know. Which then makes you wonder, like, how do you store all of these people in this particular layout? Like, most of it looks like a military base. Because, like, there's some hangars and there's... The hell is that over in that round enclosed corner over there? But yeah, like, it doesn't look that spacious. So it's like, how many prisoners could you possibly hold here? Let's see here. Where did I leave off? This is the way that this is texted. It's like it's just a giant block of words. Let's see. Threat toward the safety of the nation are locked up and monitored closely, but regardless of whether their sentence has been decided on yet. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because you go to like some form of lockup, jail, county jail kind of deal when you haven't been sentenced yet. Unless you post bail. Let's see here. The facility is divided into 6 levels. Wait. What? There's 6 levels here? Or are you talking about... Oh shit, does this go down? Is this Impel Down for the My Hero world? Where the potential threat level of criminals are deemed higher. The further underground you go... It is Impel Down. Oh shit. This place would be almost... This is the modern day Impel Down. I love it. You go. It's a prison where once you enter, there's no chance. Yeah, people have been saying that there's going to be a prison break arc, and the fact that you're telling me there is no chance of you leaving, that just proves that there's going to be a prison break. And all this is going to go shit. It is considered the darkest corner of Quark society, and the title is just Tartarus. Okay. Let's see here. 8:34 p.m. mainland side entrance. Side entrance? That's like going to the that's going via the bridge. Isn't that the main entrance? What's the fucking side? What's the main entrance look like? Is it on the water? Let's see. Commonly known as the Bronze Gate. Okay, it's a impressive looking gate. I guess. Okay, there's some guards in the control towers there. What's going on out there? Oh lord. What's this Greek ass name? Wait, Tartarus? Greek looking kind of names. I love it. But I don't know how to pronounce this. Rios and Gygus? Well, whoever this dude with the horn head or horned helmet is looking pretty boss. This is Gygus. Oh. And the name I could pronounce a little better. Oh lord, there's quite the firefight going on. What the hell? Wait. Are those like the robots from UA? Boy, they weren't kidding when they using like military grade robots to train them kids. Shit. Um, Announce a code red security lockdown. Okay, so wait, what's that in front of him? Uh, Biaris, my brother, is dead. Oh, wait. Looking at the body here, he's got a lot of arms. What's the other dude look like? Because we can see him a bit more clearly here. He has like the same kind of number of arms. They have like 8, 10 arms. Call a code red instant. Oh, there's a little note here. Biaris and Gyrus are brothers with hundreds of hands from Greek mythology. The 100-hand ones, I remember reading about them. They helped, they would grab 100 boulders and like throw them down Olympus to fight off the Titans and stuff. Though sometimes they are kind of considered Titans themselves. I really enjoyed Greek mythology in middle and high school. So, but yeah, Zeus, like, when the Titans and the gods at that point in time, such as Kronos, and Gaia and everything, like there was a full-on war. The new gods that would be taking over, such as Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and so forth. They were young at that point, so they were trying to take over because their cruel father. Go read what their father did to them. He was eating them as they were being born. Like, it's like, I was told they would usurp my throne. I cannot have that. Well, Kronos, you kinda, yeah, he got his just desserts. But yeah, like, Zeus, he like went down into the bowels of the earth where like bubbles and stuff had started forming. I know I'm going real into Greek mythology, but I got a spark of inspiration. What can I say? And it was like the bubbles from when the earth was forming, like formed like cells that they had fashioned them into, and that's where they stored like the Cyclops and the 100-hand ones. And then Zeus freed them to use them as members of his opposing attack force so that they could take over Olympus. And they would throw rocks like 100 at a time, so that's awesome. But anyway, let's see, what else does it say? That aided Zeus in the attack from the Titans and acted as guardians at the gates of Tartarus. I did not recall them ever being the guardians of Tartarus, but okay. Well, there's All for One, aka Tomura, right here. How draining. Oh, he's destroying the bridge. Oh shit. And then we immediately change over. Okay. Tartarus B10. Wait, there's 10 freaking basements in this thing? It's bigger than Impel Down. I mean, they were both pretty comparable, There's like 6 levels of Impel Down. There were said to be 6 levels of Tartarus, but no, apparently there's 4 more basements. What does the closet space look like, I wonder? Let's see here. Lowest level. Okay, so it's not any lower than this. So now we have I still don't get what the other 4 floors are. Maybe that's for personnel, and there's like 6 floors for the confining of prisoners. Let's see here. Apparently the skyscraper will arrive here tomorrow morning. Wait, who the hell? Oh, Gigantomachia. Gigantomachia. He's the pickled plum face. They're talking about all for one. I mean, he kind of is. He got that wrinkled, like if your skin just had to regrow and like you had no eyes. Lord. Plum face subordinate. Can't we just kill him? He's too big to kill. Firearms won't work. I'm sure there's other ways you could attempt to kill him. And plus, he's only like a story and a half tall normally. But if you like sedate him, that would keep him in his smaller size. Then he wouldn't get so damn big. And then you could maybe do something like sedate him to the point of a lethal dose, potentially. I don't know. I mean, that the stuff seems to work on him, so why couldn't you potentially just keep boozing him with it, and then there you go. But I feel like they wouldn't do executions lightly. But I mean, he's the right hand man of like the worst villain in history, so it's like, if you don't kill him, who the hell you gonna kill? I mean, they're freaking keeping All for One alive, so it's like they haven't even tried as far as we know. So yeah, I guess executions just aren't a thing in this world all that often. Let's see here. He's too big to kill. Firearms won't work. And since he's a human, the use of missiles is deemed unethical. Tell that to the U.S. military. You're a terrorist? We send that drone in, motherfucker. Let's see here. It just shows how different Japan is to America, am I right? I don't consider that guy a human. He's just a disaster waiting to happen, a beast. I mean, not wrong. You give him an order, he fucka your towns up. Same goes for all these scum rotting in here. Cut it out. What are you saying? Will be left on record. The Hearts and Minds party is bound to be dissolved, but that doesn't mean it's offshoots. Won't hesitate to fight back. Wait. Hearts and Minds party. Oh, there's a little note here. Oh, that's that political party led by Trumpet. Even if we don't think it's a human rights violation, they'll make our heads, or they'll have our heads on a pike over it. Kind of like what life is like nowadays. These days we have no idea where information gets leaked from. Neither do they. But I stand by my truth. Who's that dude there in the confining chair? Surely they would have to do like, do they have dampener tech? You know, that like weakens their powers to basically turning them off? Or do they like force feed them like a cork neutralizing pill of some sort? I mean, the cork annihilation bullets are a thing, but that's supposed to permanently take away your powers. But like, say a cork, say on the off chance that there is some form of rehabilitation here, like say like for instance, what's his name, the dude that can like rubberize everything. Why can't I remember his name? Like he's here, right? But he wasn't all that bad. Actually, is he even here? I don't know. I would assume anybody that has a power, you probably go here. But surely that would overpopulate real quick, right? I don't know. Maybe they need to start developing these elsewhere as well. I'm sure every country has at least one, right? But yeah, so I don't know who that guy is, but then that kind of looks like Moonfish's posture. Yeah, and he looks like he's gnawing on the wall, so I'd say that's Moonfish. I don't know who this guy is. Wait, is that can't be Chisake, is it? These people are just beasts in human clothing. I don't know who that girl is. She cute though. What'd she do? And there's Black Mist. And that's Dane. Let's see here. Mingled amongst these husks who lost themselves due to their quirk, they're simply dreadful beings. Security lockdown measure. Code red. Intruder detected. Code red. Okay, so they're finally getting alerted to what's happening on the other end of the bridge. The guards are like, what? Close any and all passageways on each floor. All workers are to enforce strict measures to maintain order. It's from the main entrance. What horrible timing. Wait, where have they gone? Do they just retreat? Also, what is happening with that bridge? Oh shit, they can just drop that stuff in the ocean. Okay. Also, what is up with these, like... Are these controlled by the villains? They're like robotic dinosaur drones. But then there's like more conventional looking drones. Intruders detected from under the bridge. Oh, they came from under the bridge? What? Coast Guard engaging. That's the Coast Guard. That's more militaristic than the military. The Coast Guard ain't got nothing like that. They're the weakest division of the military. I mean, they do good work, don't get me wrong, but like they aren't the ones you think of when you think of military. But anyway, so no disrespect to anybody that is a member of the Coast Guard. I respect your service. But, you know, it's just not where my mind goes. I think of infantry, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines. Coast Guard, that's kind of low on the list. And now we've also got Space Force, so you know. Then again, this is another country entirely in a world where they have, like, super tech and powers and stuff, so it's like maybe they're very robust in this future or in this reality. The target is there's the Nomu, and spotlights are shining, explosions are going off, so I assume those are some of the drones like being destroyed. And here comes All For One flying in on a Nomu. I told you this was my body, Master. Ah, he's trying to fight back now. Have you awoken? Continue to rest. Your regeneration has slowed. You must conserve energy to heal. You're telling me to rest? Then what am I doing here? I mean, that you should rest after the dead here is done. Shouldn't that be deed? I think that's a typo. I mean, there's going to be plenty of dead, I'm sure, but... Also, the fact that we, like, honed in on some of those prisoners, are they going to be, like, the new League of Villains or something? I just thought about it. I mean, surely, we're going to get, like, Blackbeard, where he recruited, like, some of the worst pirates of Impel Down as his new Blackbeard pirates. So, I'm assuming new League of Villains protocol here. Give me back my body. Wasn't it you who wished for my power? Yeah, why didn't you give him the contract so he could read what all stipulations there were? You spat at the hand of the society who refused to help you. You sought out power in order to enact the hatred on the world. Hatred. The way I was saying it there for a second, it was weird. This here is the limit, I can't read apparently, is the fruit of your labor. That makes me think of the 12 labors of Hercules, given that we've already had the whole, Greek connections. Let's see here, the results brought about by your strong will. Okay, those were straight up, like, military-styled robots then, because that thing looks like a more heavily armed version of the giant robots from the entrance exam. So yeah, UA, they must buy some of these, but they don't, like, load them down with all weapons. I don't want to be used as just a chess piece. I almost said piece of shit. Uh, let's see here. Do not be mistaken, Tomra. Okay, so we're having a meeting of the minds again. You are not a mere pawn. You're the most important of all of them. My future king. Yeah, more like future body, you son of a bitch. What are you doing with his arms? There's like a swirling vortex of energy, and his hands have disconnected from his body. I don't even think he has arms at this point. And that was after he like started breaking the floor with decay. So is this even a scene that's supposed to be going on? Is this in his head? I'm confused now. Anyway, the surveillance tower has been destroyed. It's Shigaraki and the Nomu. Yep, that tower got destroyed, and the giant robot just kind of staring at it. It looks like so. That's kind of funny. Let's see here. Ooh, that arm is doing not so great. With search, I've figured out the location of my original body. Oh, okay. I'm sure someone predicted that. That's why he stole search. But also, wouldn't he like be able to pick out particular allies as well? Like, I remember reading about you in the newspaper before I was captured. You are a valuable ally, potentially. And you, and you, and you. You get a pardon from the evil villain. You get a pardon. You get a pardon. You're all getting prison breaked, bitch. I'm within the... let's see here. I'm within the depths, about 500 meters underwater, give or take. Whoa. The deep. Let's see here. The water pressure would make clearing a path to my main body through the building near impossible. Furthermore, this incomplete body isn't holding up. Yeah, because of the regeneration. Hasn't like kicked in a while, and it wasn't complete, as he says, so yeah. I would like to acquire some other villains as well. Oh, yep, there we go. They're really setting up the recruitment drive here. This truly is Tartarus. Even if Machia were here with me, you would still be one step ahead of me with these provisions. Even in the case this body had been perfected, an attack from the outside would have been quite difficult. Oh, so he's even saying that, yes, this place is kind of the hype, but I feel like it's still going to fall. Okay, you've got the prison guard here. They're like, the surveillance system is down. Oh shit. It seems like we've been hit by some sort of EMP attack. 3 seconds until we're back online. Wait. With the system down, we can't monitor the inside. Uh-oh, I'm seeing electrical surge on that door. Oh no, all the doors are going to unlock. This is why you don't have it all electronic door locks. Like, you see in like all those movies that have like that prison scene where like right before the prison break someone gets into the control room and like hits the open all doors button. Why is that a thing? I get it that it's like to check on the prisoners and shit, but you can't just have a guard just walk down and see if the person's in their fucking cell. I mean, some of these people are literal murderers. And the way that some guards, you hear the stories of how they treat some of the prisoners a lot of the time. It's like, what? You're antagonizing someone who already had killed someone potentially. And then it's like, but yes, we're just going to make it to where all their doors can open and all at the same time. So, like, if there's ever a power surge, a power outage, and sometimes, like, things will engage themselves with the power surge or something, and then, like, they don't just stay locked. They just open for some reason. So it's like, no, keep that shit mechanically, like, implied, or not implied, but implemented, so that on this worst case scenario, you still have some level of safety for your personnel. Because yeah, their asses are going to get kicked. It's like you got this guy that's like, yeah, hey God Miller, when this door opens, I'm coming for your ass. You beat my ass for the last 7 years. I ain't taking it no more. You know, you had all the power. Well, now we on an even playing field, motherfucker. So, yeah, I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. But let's see here. Even I would have a tough time struggling against this particular good. Okay, so this is when All Might was talking to All for One. No, you can't get out of here at all. Right you are, All Might. I can't get out, but I can break in. Inside and out, working in harmony. Together at a shared level of consciousness. This is the only way. Oh, he's talking about having the prisoners do half the work. You know, like they're attacking from the outside. They'll be attacking from the inside. So then, you know, it's kind of like when you're digging a tunnel, but you start on both ends of the tunnel until you finally meet up and you've just thinned the defenses or half the work. Yep, those doors are like coming off the hinges. They're like being electrified. So yeah, every prisoner is about to be free. We're about to have a prison riot. Okay, there's one of the guards. He's got a gun. The system won't come back on. The ones in solitary confinement are breaking out inside. Control units on site. Execute lockdown in the isolation block. Okay, so they got like SWAT gear on in this group. Oh, this dude's getting like blown away. Follow procedure. If even one of them steps a foot outside their cell. Fire! Open fire! Okay, so yeah, there was like, wait. Who's that big dude? Is that Muscular, maybe? Because, like, I don't know how you would contain his powers if you don't have, like, some kind of dampener or nullification tech. But, like, if that was him in that weird chair getup, like, how's that keeping him from not bulking up? Unless, I think I remember from the anime, with the way that it's animated, it makes it a lot easier to tell how his power kind of works. It's that, like, the muscle fibers, they have to kind of have a bit of clearance to wrap around his body. So, like, if you keep him in, like, a skin tight confinement, all except for his head, I guess you could, you know, still feed him, you know, give him a urinary and waste evacuation ports, and there you go. I guess you would contain him that way, but if that was him, they didn't do that, so they's the fucks. But yeah, I'm assuming that's him. Let's see. You ain't gonna kill me with those puny toys, and well, he got smashed. Yep, it's Muscular. That I'm pretty sure that had to be him because, yeah, the haircut. I forgot what his haircut kind of looked like. Let's see. So, how about you? Show me the exit already. Okay, so he's only bulked up his arms, it looks like. No, wait, his legs too. Okay. So it's kind of all over his body. So about what we... Wait. Did he punch his own fist off? Or is it still forming, but there's blood, but that's probably from the guard, right? But unless... Did he punch him so hard that he busted his own hand off? That's not a good thing to do, Muscular. I don't know what your healing potential is, but I wouldn't assume it'd be that good, right? Because it's like, sure, regrowing muscle, that would make sense in a rapid succession, but bone? Nerves? Skin? No. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Yuck. Let's see here. Damn it. After all that time. Oh, there be the moonfish and his weird frickin' teeth. Meat. So he's not alone, it looks like. That looks like another prisoner. And then there's the girl from before. What the hell is her powers? The system isn't responding to my quirk. Guess Tartarus really is following. Wait. She's a technopath! Isn't she? Why the hell would you lock her in a super technological freaking thing? So you had to do something to, nullify her powers, right? She's opening up a door. Wait, that is Chisake, isn't it? Father? Or is it? I'm actually having a hard time. No, wait, was he killed? I forget. Like, I know he had his arms cut off, and this guy has no arms. But was he killed and I'm just being stupid? Let's see here. Why would he say father if that is Chisake? Anyway, wait up. I don't got any legs. I can't leave. Oh, yeah. Wait, did he lose his... I forget so much of that interaction now. I remember Snatch being killed. And I remember Chisake losing his arms. And then they got the Cork Annihilation bullet from him. And that's about all I remember from that. I don't remember if he was actually captured or if he died. I don't remember anything about legs. This stupid brain of mine, am I right? Well, good lord, the place is blowing the hell up. Wait up, I ain't got no legs, I can't leave. This is for real? Or is this for real? I'll finally get to touch some real dirt again? Someone saying that makes me inclined to believe that you have earth manipulation powers. But it could just be generic, like, I finally get to breathe the fresh air again, kind of deal. If you want to leave this place, then follow me, friends. Friends. And witness me from the sidelines. Shigaraki. So Muscular remembers him. Oh. Wait, what the hell is that on the side of you? Freaking All For One. He's got like some kind of medical apparatus that's just kind of like floating there beside him. So does he have like some kind of... If he has freaking magnetism, oh lord. As this marks the beginning of a transition into a new era and the birth of a more perfect demon lord. What? He's taking part of my title, motherfucker. I'm a demon god, but I could still be called a demon lord, you prune-faced motherfucker. This is the story of how I will become the greatest demon lord. And that is the end of the chapter. So he broke out, along with quite a few other people. Ooh, this reaction's going on long, so I'll try and comprise my thoughts as quickly as possible. But yeah, the fact that we got to learn so much about Tartarus is awesome. I mean, we really didn't know all that much. Like, we got to see a few bits of interior of it, like some of the meeting rooms when you go to talk to some of the prisoners. We saw that with Aizawa and All Might when they went. It seemed like my camera went. Must be adjusting to the light of the window. But yeah, the exterior of it, we only got to see mostly just the side of it. We didn't get to see like this bird's eye view of it, which is awesome. It's more of a military base there on the top. But the fact that it just goes down makes a lot of sense. I mean, Japan is very limited on, land usage and everything, being an island nation and all that. So having it, underground and just kind of, layered like that makes a lot of sense. And plus, there's a there's like a geographical bit additional to that, is the fact that you're underwater. So if they lock down and you try to break through one of the walls down there, you're just going to flood the place. So unless you had some kind of fish quirk or amphibious abilities or water manipulation, yeah, you kind of fucked. Because 500 meters down for at least All For One, so there's probably a whole level of people that are not as dangerous as him, but very dangerous. That's a little too far to swim for the average person. So yeah, that ain't happening. So yeah, his his little inclusion thoughts of like it would be impossible even with Gigantomachia being there to help him. So that's interesting to know that the place is fairly secure. I'd actually like to know how long it's been in existence, though. I mean, surely it's probably been around for a while, but and then probably got some upgrades over time. But it would be more interesting if it maybe hasn't existed, but say 10, 15 years or something, considering Quark Society, Hero Society and Quarks and everything. That's not as new. um, because surely they would have probably tried to just keep people in regular prisons until Quark showed up, and then they were like, well, we don't, where else are we going to keep them? So it's like, and then they just easily break out. So then they probably had to develop the prison, and it's just like with everything else, you learn as you go, you adapt, and and then you get Tartarus in the end of it. But so the fact that it is, even for the worst villain in history to be like saying it's like, I wouldn't be able to do this, at least not by himself, is a good benchmark for how powerful this place is to the average criminal. So that's good. But it has flaws. Mechanical locks. Like the whole thing with, if that was Overhaul that got out from the, I'm going to assume the Techromancy girl. Or Technokisis. What is it? I guess it would be Techromancy. She had to like a vault door and like turn the, not the, it wouldn't be a bulkhead, whatever, turn the valve like doorknob on it. I don't know what it's called, and it's like to open it up for him. Why isn't that the case for all the fucking prisoners? Like, what the hell? Because he stayed in there. I mean, part of it is that he had no arms. He probably could have maybe have opened it if there were other ones like that were getting out. But it still would have made sense to have a mechanical backup system in case, like, the worst were to happen and you have a power surge that, like, opens up all the doors, or the power goes out and sometimes, like I mentioned before, in certain movies, like the power goes out and for some reason the doors open up anyway. I'm like, why is that a thing? But also just having the open all doors button is never a good idea. It's like having a self-destruct button on everything. I'm looking at you, Doofenshmirtz. But yeah, I just So the Nomu and everything were attacking on the outside. The prisoners are like helping break out from the inside. So yeah, good pincer maneuver. The prison pincer maneuver. But yeah, now there's effectively two all for ones now, literally running around. So that's dangerous as all hell. He basically controls two bodies because Tomer is like constantly fighting for his own level of consciousness and existence. So that's not good. And I can only assume they'll probably try and gather who else they can that haven't been like transferred to the prison just yet, because it didn't seem like they've transferred like Giganto there, obviously, so I imagine other ones probably haven't made it there either, but we'll have to wait and see. So maybe during transit, that you get like Spinner. Actually, how many of them did get away? I know Mr. Compress like basically sacrificed himself for them to get away, but we don't know how much time has actually passed, as far as I'm aware. So this could be like the night of that from previous chapters. So they might have gotten away, but there's a man search going on for them, I would assume. Manhunt, not man search. Man search, what the hell? Manhunt. I mean, they're injured and, not the most mobile, given that half of them that they're carrying are kind of in shambles. But yeah, they're probably free, or maybe they're resting somewhere because Tomura was with them, so. And he's now at the prison, so they probably found like some little place to hide out to heal the wounded, and then he went to go break out the other prisoners and recruit some people, and then essentially just like starting a new era, the new era of prison inmates. Yeah, it sounds weird, don't it? But yeah, nah, I don't know what I'm saying. I just say some things weird sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, a new era, like, oh boy, is the era of fear going to become a thing? Symbol of fear? Like I had a theory like 2 years ago at least about Shigaraki, um, or Chisake, not Shigaraki. Chisake becoming like the like symbol of fear. Like how All Might was the symbol of of peace. So I was like, kind of flip it on its head. Didn't quite pan out, but I mean, all for one, he could easily become the symbol of fear, especially with Tomura on his side. And it's like collectively they could be the symbol. I don't know. But he's wanting to start a new era, which, the era of All Might is obviously over. Deku, I think you need to start learning your quirks better. And start unlocking some of the others, because shit's only going to get worse from here, I imagine. But yeah. Okay, so it's cool that we got to see some familiar faces, though I'm not sure how many. I mean, we'll probably get to see more members of this new, like, League of Villains, as the chapters go on and everything. The Prison Break, to be honest, went a lot quicker than I thought it would. Like, one chapter? Damn. But yeah, like, we saw Moonfish there, Muscular, the Techno Girl, Chisake, but we didn't see, like, Kuroguri? Black Mist, whatever. And we didn't see Stain, in the grouping there at the end. So it's like, I'm kind of wondering, are they just in the background? We just hadn't got to see them yet. Or is Stain going to go off on, his hero hunts like he used to? And then I don't know about the others, so we'll see. But yeah, I mean, considering that he's like dual personality at this point, Black Mist, who knows what he'll do at this point? I don't know. But anyway, I've rambled on way longer than I should have for this. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Gordon River's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, Prison Break, y'all! New league, new era.